I'm the 2K MC. Fall has taken over the neighborhood, and the 2K Compete events keep on rolling all year long. Here's what's going down. Tonight, hop into the neighborhood.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Portland Trail Blazers here at Moda Center. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Damian Lillard is not just the best player on the Blazers, he's the team's unquestioned leader. But he said leadership is not all about talking. It's about letting others hold you accountable too. Being coachable and committing to a common purpose. For him, guys, being a leader doesn't mean he puts himself above his teammates.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at James. He's in the lead, sitting at #1 in the West.
Clearly a fan favorite, and they're giving him the highest praise possible on their ballots.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Hazonia out there with Whiteside, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Lillard looking around, and Davis sends it back. James, the pass to Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Passes it to Hazonia. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Lillard. Lets it go with the 3. And James pulls it down. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for 3rd on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, was the heir apparent to Jordan. Yeah, the Blazers boasting one of the game's elite backcourts in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, other than the Splash Brothers, these two have the most points and three-pointers of any duo over the last handful of seasons.
Now here's Lillard. Last game with 30 points, but they'll get another chance. And Davis sends it back.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0-5.
And the dunk by James.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
And the Blazers used to stagger Lillard and McCollum's minutes. Chris, now they've embraced these two playing together more often.
And they should, Kevin. I mean, they're both standing about 6'3", so defensively they give up a little height, but on the offensive end, the firepower that they bring to bear is something to watch.
Here's James. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Pulls from the top of the key. James, no good.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Lillard outside. McCollum outside. But they get it back. Whiteside kicks to Hazonia. There's the pass to McCollum. Clock at 6. And that's good. 2.
McCollum is fantastic in running the screen and roll. He knows how to use the pick to get space to shoot.
James looking around. Davis finds Kuzma. James with it. Baseline try. Another miss by James.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Second shot opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Hey, Chris, what do you think is the best way for a coach who has lost a locker room to get it back?
You just got to be honest and open, Kevin. You know, everyone's adults, and if you can't handle the information, then the onus is on that player. But just look at what happened in Minnesota last year. You know, just terrible in the locker room. It's not good for the fans, especially the hometown fans that believe in this young team. And so a lot of times it just comes down to clear, open communication.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Traps in the tray. McCollum's got 5.
He's a volume three-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
James, the pass to Kuzma. He feeds it to Davis. To end the run, trying to get open is Kuzma. No good at the rim.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Right side, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, but the fact they came so close, you got to admit it's impressive. I mean, most teams on an off night like that wouldn't have been anywhere near the lead. No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
Portland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Lillard from outside. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Timeout. There's almost no stopping LeBron if he's allowed to get inside. Too strong, too skilled.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, last season, LeBron James dealt with injuries. I mean, he ended up playing just 55 games. That's the fewest in his career. He's hoping he stays healthy this go-round.
Portland trailing here. Cullen passes to Nurkic. Fires from 14. McCollum, no good.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And throughout his career, Chris, no doubt here, LeBron known for his durability.
Well, just 2 seasons ago, he played all 82 games with a deep playoff run. Now he's in his mid-30s. Age does come into question. Father Time is undefeated, but he'd love to stay on top as long as possible.
And so here's Portland, following the bucket by the Lakers. McCollum outside to the paint. Nurkic. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Davis. Pass to LeBron. Fires from the wing. Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Lillard outside. Good on the triple.
You got to play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. Green finds Davis. Over Hazonia. Portland grabs the miss.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Here's McCollum. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
To the inside. Here's Kuzma. And no good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. To the middle. Green with the block. And he gets it back. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact. So a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
One of the top 10 shooting guards in the NBA, C.J. McCollum. I mean, you wonder, though, would he be even better lined up as a point guard? I'm not sure. But his defense has been his shortcoming. The 6'3", his size, is better suited for the one.
Mind the lane. One shot.
See what you think about McCollum as a point guard. His assists have dropped 3 seasons running.
Yeah, Kevin, but that's because his role on this team is to score. I mean, he's so skilled. He can get other guys involved, but you want him putting it in the bucket. Who's a better option than him besides Dame Lillard? On another team, though, with a chance to start at point guard, I wouldn't mind seeing that adjustment.
LeBron with the bucket.
And James never ceases to amaze me. Unlimited range, what a game.
Lillard with it. Even when an opposing defense is giving him everything he can handle, he still finds a way to score. He's averaging over 33 points a game. And the basket is good. Whiteside's got his second basket of the game.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's LeBron, and it's Portland with the rebound. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Wow, the speed of Lillard, so masterful at making decisions in the fast break situations.
Lakers trail by 5. And here is James. 38 points for him last game against the Clippers. Davis against Nurkic. And Whiteside sends it back. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Pau Gasol's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Little in for Hezonja. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Rajon Rondo. Trailblazers leading by 3. Three-pointer, Lillard. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Already, they've piled up 8 second-chance points.
James outside. And James throws it down.
James is superb at scoring the ball, especially when he gets a pick, giving him all the room he needs.
Now here's McCollum. A 26-point game for him in the win against Utah. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, and you got to count the poor health for the Lakers last season, hampering their ability to compete. The longest injury layoff in LeBron James' career. And all told, more than 200 games missed to injury, Kev.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Bazemore's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Dwight Howard subbed in for Kyle Kuzma.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And the rejection by Collins.
This is the defense Collins brings to the table. Excellent at knowing when to go after blocks.
And the slam dunk by Bazemore.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
And the Lakers parting ways with their head athletic trainer from last season and hoping for more health this year.
Wow, well, we all know it's a result-oriented business. I mean, luck can play a big role with injuries, believe me. Teams count on their training staff to keep players in the game.
Now, here's Howard. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Pass to Bazemore. Now here's Little. Covered by LeBron. Now Little. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The drive by LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
And for Portland, they're shooting just about an even 40% to start. Lillard finds Bazemore. Inside, here's Collins. And it's sent back by Howard. And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Hard to alter Collins' concentration, especially when he's looking aggressively to score like this.
And the 10th pick in 2017 out of Gonzaga, Zach Collins figures to be an important piece moving forward.
No, just a huge demand for rim protectors who can also space the floor. But this 9'3" standing reach, are you kidding me? He's a presence inside.
The drive by James.
Man, you gotta love watching James sky for the slam. I mean, demonstrating how high he can get up off the drive.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bazemore. The Lakers with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Howard dishes to McGee. And the pass to Caruso. Caldwell Pope right side. Down low. And McGee kicks to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 4. From deep. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Lillard. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They lead by 4. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, the crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
Here's LeBron after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Here's Howard, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. The Lakers #1.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
That one is off.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19. They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
The baseline J misses off the right iron. Trailblazers leading by 5. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
You must push Collins further away. When you don't, this is exactly what's going to happen.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Cook. To the middle. Gasol with the steal. Lillard, right side. Sweet little floater. And now a 9-point Portland lead.
And Lillard times these floaters perfectly. He rises up with these, letting the ball roll off his fingertips.
McGee with no one around. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Portland out in front, up 9. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Portland, Collins is out there with Little. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. Now, here's Lillard. Teardrop shot. Excellent D from Howard. It's Bradley on the wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here is Cook, covered by Lillard. Caldwell Pope finds Howard. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Bazemore with it. Pass to Lillard. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
Yeah, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
McGee, the pass to Caldwell Pope. And McGee kicks to Bradley. From outside the arc, Gasol with the rebound. Portland leading by 9. And here's Bazemore. He's got 5.
When we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gasol kicks it to Bazemore. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads. Outside for Gasol. Nobody near Lillard. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Passes it to Bradley. Now Caldwell Pope. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Bazemore. The baseline J off the mark.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
From the baseline. Here's Gasol. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Gasol's got his first points of the night.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Here is Cook. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A nice shot by Howard.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
All right, it's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Here's Bazemore from down in the low post. It goes. Bazemore's got his 3rd basket of the night. Lakers trail by 11.
And 6 straight playoff appearances for the Blazers under Terry Stotts. Last season making the Western Conference Final.
Yeah, GA, and he was rewarded with a multi-year contract extension. He's done a great job developing their young players while also having them compete at a high level.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Collins. Now here's Bazemore. 7 points in the game. And finished off by Collins.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. It's tipped. Blocked again.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Over to the wing. Here's Little. And it's good. 2 points. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
That one good for 2.
Timeout.
Caldwell Pope's got his first points in this one.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Let's talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento, we had a lady called Sign Lady. Now, of course, she had a real name, but she says, just call me Sign Lady. She will make the most beautiful signs. Vlade, we believe in you. Paige, every shot is good. She make them creatively. They be bright, they be big, and we looked for her for encouragement. The cowbells, how loud everyone there was. Some first-time gamers saying, this is my first game coming to watch. Go win, Chris, or people that's been like, I've never missed a game. You want to do it for the fans, how loud they are, how they get on the teams, how they get on the refs. You got to love it. And then for the rest of the league, oh my God, last year in the playoffs, going to the Milwaukee Bucks, their home arena, that new arena they have there, oh, crazy. You want to talk about crazy fans? Go out to Toronto and hang outside with 10,000 crazy fans in the rain while they're singing and shouting and having fun over there in Jurassic Park. And we all know about the great fans that Golden State had all their years before, some of the most loyal fans ever. The sixth man, the fans being the sixth man, that is not a cliche, that is not made up for PR purposes. That's true and real. And some of the best players will tell you how those fans have taken them over the top, giving them energy to win some games.
Yeah, a lot of energy. Count the basket. Davis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Cullen passes to Lillard. Good on the three-point shot.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Lakers trail by 18. Outside Bradley. Now the pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Cullen passes to Nurkic. And Davis sends it back. Pass to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal. Has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Whiteside, and good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Whiteside's got 6.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Kuzma outside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Davis. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. 8 points for him.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Now Lillard, 16 points for him. McCollum right side. Nurkic trying to get open, and McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers trail by 16. Outside Green. To the inside. Outside for Rondo. Launches a 3. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. McCollum against Bradley. McCollum no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Davis gets it to go.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Anthony Davis. Offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Bradley, that's for 2. And it falls over the rim and in.
Oh, a shot Bradley has practiced time and time again. Now, a legitimate threat to hit off the catch.
Trailblazers leading by 14. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, the Lakers. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Here's Lillard after Rajon Rondo's bucket. Looking to get back on track here, and the shot is good. 18 points for Lillard.
Oh, you can't give any lane to the basket. Once Lillard sees it, he jumps all over it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, James checked in for Avery Bradley, and it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, they look like they just want it more right now. You gotta love the hustle.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. The Trailblazers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. That free throw, no good. And looking at the numbers for Whiteside the last few years, Greg, it seems like his production has come back down a bit.
And for a minute, Whiteside looked like he could be a dominant center, but he struggled since his great 2017 season. Shot selection has been hurting, and sometimes it feels like he is in his own way as a player.
Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 12 in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Lillard following the basket by Anthony Davis. 1:49 left in the first half, and it's Lillard missing. Passes it to Davis. That shot off the mark. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
James in the post. Working on Nurkic, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from James. Here's Azania. 9 points last game. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Azania's got 4 points this quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Kuzma left side. Pass to Caruso. His first shot coming late. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. McCollum, no good.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
The pass to LeBron. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And Azania gets it to go. Now here's LeBron. Defense right on him. Pass to Caruso. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there. And that concludes the first half. Trailblazers lead by 12. We've got more in store for you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They are leading by 12. Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach. And tonight, they found a ton of success inside. Basketball and championships are won inside out. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
It looked like they were shooting threes blindfolded. Sometimes you could get cold, but that was atrocious. It was scary. But they also looked scattered out there, and I think that disorganization was the main issue for them missing those shots. They need to establish themselves better, into a better rhythm in the second half, and avoid relying so heavily on the three-point shot.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's James. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's James in at the small forward position. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
And Chris, really, a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter. Well, Kev, for all his scoring talent, Kyle Kuzma, he wants to be more. I mean, he's working to round out his game. He's growing as a defender, rebounder, and a playmaker.
Now here's McCollum. Passes to Hazanya. No good on the 3. To the paint. And Kuzma slams it in.
Backed by an aggressive offensive mindset, Kuzma attacks the rim with force.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. 8-point game. See Webb last season, Kuzma making strides as a passer and as a defender.
Oh yeah, Kevin, that's because Rajon Rondo got him in the film room. Rondo! I mean, he improved his recognition, his rebounding, still an area to work on.
And here is LeBron after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. LeBron passes to Davis. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Rondo. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Whiteside's and stolen by Kuzma. James outside. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Kuzma outside. Fires from 14. A rebound by Hazanya. Trailblazers leading by 11. It's McCollum on the wing. To the middle. And the jam by Whiteside.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now here's LeBron. Hazanya defending. Back to James. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Hassan Whiteside.
I mean, James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
Good shot selection, largely dependent on getting open. Which players do the best job of moving, do you think, right now without the ball?
Period. Klay Thompson, 60 points, 11 dribbles. Did you hear me?
I got
60
it.
points,
Shocking.
11 dribbles.
It almost looks like a mystery, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 5. Pass to James. To the inside. Nurkic with the steal. Hazonia with the ball. He's got 8. Nobody near Nurkic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Nurkic has got 6.
Very capable of knocking it down from the mid-range. Nurkic is a guy you must stay tight on.
LeBron outside. And Whiteside sends it back.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. They've got a can't-miss play. Now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, for the last 5 years, the Golden State Warriors have been the colossus that stood over the NBA. There were thoughts that most teams were not willing to do things to be competitive, knowing that they could not beat the Splash Brothers, Draymond Green, and then Kevin Durant. But the Warriors lost to the Raptors in the finals last year, combined with the injuries to Durant and Klay Thompson, have opened things up. And for the first time in a long time, there are any number of teams in this league that believe it's their time.
Probably so. The West is strengthened, there's no doubt, D.A. Interesting matchups coming up for sure. Thank you. Now, here's Kuzma. He's got 10. Davis. Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he could be an anchor on the defense.
Zach Collins checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Green. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Portland has possession. Lillard the pass to Collins. Back to Lillard. Here's the teardrop. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And James with the basket on the assist by Davis. Davis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Portland leading by 13. The pass to Hazonia. Back to Lillard. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Beyond the arc. Lillard again missing. Lakers trail by 13. To the right side. Cook looking it over. Pass to Howard. Trying to get open, it's Davis. No good from Howard. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up to the Portland Trailblazers. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Pau Gasol's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the Lakers also making a switch. McGee's checked in. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 21. Passes it to Hazonia. A three-pointer off the mark. Gasol with the steal. Right wing. Lillard from outside. Rebounded by McGee.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Here is Cook. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And here's McCollum for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. Cook, the pass to Howard. Lakers passing it around. He can't hit that time. Collins with some nice D.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
And the development of Damian Lillard helping propel this Blazers team to the top of the West.
Yeah, GA, that's why they call him Logo Lillard. And he's only extending his range. I mean, another playoff dagger in his resume. Finishing off OKC and then waving goodbye. Dame time is right now.
And now, here's Hazonia. After LeBron James's miss, Hazonia kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. McCollum's got 5 points now this quarter. And the Lakers call time here.
And look, a tough rookie season for Zach Collins, but boy, he's bounced back. Much better in terms of shooting, showing why he was taken in the top 10 back in 2017.
A different look now for Portland. Little comes in for Mario Hezonja. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Damian Lillard. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Gasol dishes to Bazemore. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bazemore's got 9. And you look at Collins, able to protect the rim and space the floor offensively.
And fits that modern template for an NBA center. Time will tell how good he can be, but he's already making an impact.
Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
And here's McCollum. 17 points in the game. Rob. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And Caldwell Pope just blows past defenders with his speed. Just a sensational finisher all around the bucket.
Trailblazers leading by 18. Cullen passes to Bazemore. Little kicks it to Bazemore. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint, here's McGee, rejected by Gasol.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Bazemore passes to McCollum. Unloads from 13. And Gasol slams it in.
Man, it doesn't take a whole lot of effort for Gasol to dunk it home. At 7 feet tall, he uses his height to power home those jams.
Lakers trail by 20. Here is Cook. No points in the game yet for him. For a lot of people that say, Chris, the European players are more fundamentally sound overall. Are they right?
Well, I think when you look at a guy like Doncic or Dirk or Porzingis,
Yes.
You're taking the best of the best and you're creating a whole field. So I can't say overall. I would say they've had some players that have come in and wowed us, and that's awesome. But also you have those guys going pro at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old, and so I think they may miss out on some of the other things that life has to offer, like a normal high school experience, those type of things. But I tell you what, it's a copycat league and it's a copycat game, and so once you see players that are 7 foot coming over, shooting, passing, dribbling, I think you could say guys like Kevin Durant and others, I think you can say they're pretty sound overall. So I don't buy into that theory, but I do think for a lot of Europeans, being a professional early helps you transition into the NBA a little bit better maybe than guys coming out of college off of 1 year.
I would agree. Here's McCollum. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Gasol's in the post, guarded by McGee. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Gasol hits them both.
And the pick-and-roll tandem of Damian Lillard and Jusuf Nurkic, one of the most unstoppable in our league.
Yeah, Nurkic as a role man, not only a scorer, but also a capable passer, too. He had the second most assists on the team last season. He and Lillard have mastered the nuances of the pick-and-roll.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Now here's Little. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Bazemore, that one's not going to go. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Caldwell-Pope against McCollum. Kuzma outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 7 now in this quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
59 seconds left to play in the third. McCollum deciding where to go with it, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything stands out west. Taking a look at the Lakers, a season well underway, and they've been solid in third right now. And, of course, the Trailblazers, right now, quite a ways down below.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
And here's McGee, following Kyle Kuzma's 3. 26 seconds left to play here in the third. And Bazemore kicks to McCollum. There's 14 seconds left in the third. With the floater, and it's good on the way in. McCollum's got 19 points.
McCollum has a beautiful floating J. Has a good sense of when to go for it.
Here's Caruso. There's the 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, good job defensively. Good job on dropping on the rolls. Keep rebounding. Don't lose men in transition.
Well, Terry praising his guys, GA, bringing it on the defensive end.
And they've done just that so far. They just have to be able to continue with that mindset.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pau Gasol is out there with Nurkic. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Little in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Rondo finds Kuzma. Down low. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Kuzma. 14 points for Anthony Davis.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Now here's McCollum. A floater. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. McCollum against Rondo. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso. Trying to get open as Davis. And that one's good, Caruso.
Well, it was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the 3-point line.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Now Bazemore. McCollum outside. Shoots. Here's Nurkic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I mean, Kevin, look, he's using his height and weight well on the glass. Nurkic, effective when it comes to going after the rebound. Well, the best season of his career, Kevin, but then Yusuf Nurkic suffered that gruesome leg injury. It was a huge loss for the Blazers and a long road to recovery for Nurkic.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Whiteside's checked in for Gasol, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Little. Now here's LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
Defensively, I know we say it every game. You have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Portland leading by 16. And the Blazers were looking for that third star. Chris Nurkic was starting to look like he might fit the bill.
Well, Kevin, let's think about it. You could argue that he was one of the top 5 centers in the league last season. He just turned 25, so hopefully he's still on the upslope of his career.
Now here's Kuzma. Shoots over Bazemore, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, this is the confidence Kuzma plays with. I mean, he feels like he can score on intense defense whenever he wants.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. As Anya's checked in.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Now here's Nurkic. Back to Hazonia. Right side, the pass to Bazemore. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he is able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
And now, here's Hazonia, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And the dunk by Bazemore.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And he's fouled on the shot. It misses, so a couple of free throws here, almost the chance for a three-point play.
And the Blazers, one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, their guards can make most any shot. And they've got some glass eaters to chase down any misses.
Both free throws good from James. And the Blazers rely on their guards in McCollum and Lillard to generate, Chris, a lot of their offense.
You're sometimes right, Kevin, and it can even be to a fault at times. I mean, they need more offense from their front court. Guys who can pound the ball inside and generate some easy offense around the rim.
Now here's Kuzma after the miss from Damian Lillard. And the shot goes down. And it's 29 points for LeBron.
And James is super strong, incredible at powering through the defense.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Lillard against Rondo. Here's Nurkic. Great D that time from Davis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Anthony Davis at the line for two.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Here's Lillard. And there's the pass to Hazonia. Now Bazemore, guarded by Green. Pass to Nurkic. Hazonia on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
LeBron's shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Three-pointer. Portland again missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
So long, so mobile. I love watching Kuzma get out on the break and execute like this.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Now a timeout called by Portland. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Now here's James. Hezonja defending. James outside. Outside Rondo. Shoots the three. No good that time. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And just tax a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Lakers trail by 13. On the wing, James. Right side, Green. The three. Trying to get open is Davis. But they recover it. LeBron kicks to Rondo. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by LeBron.
There's not a more tenacious player than LeBron, and that's the quality you need on the offensive glass.
Trailblazers leading by 11. Bazemore on the wing. Passes it to Nurkic. And now, here's Hezonja. James covering. 13 feet away. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Now, here's Davis. Over in the corner, Green. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Davis dishes to Green. Shoots over Bazemore, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Green. Bazemore with it. Lillard left side. Right side trying to break free, and Lillard gets it to go.
The future is bright for Lillard. Not only is he a scorer, but he's efficient, effective, and passionate about the game.
From deep, James. Outside for Rondo. Back to Davis. Dishes it to James. A rebound by Hezonja. Hezonja's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rondo finds Davis and stolen by Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
The closer Nurkic is to the basket, the more dangerous he is. A solid interior scorer.
To the middle. Kicks it out to LeBron. The pass to Davis. Outside, Green. Inside, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
Portland leading by 13. It's stolen by Rondo. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. Here is Lillard. Pass to Hezonja. Over LeBron. Hezonja's shot is off. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Davis. And they double up Davis. Pass to Green. Down low. And Kuzma slams it in.
knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
These fans love him, and tonight he's given them plenty to cheer about. Right side finds Azonia. McCollum outside, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Lillard. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Here's Lillard. Right side trying to break free. McCollum against Kuzma. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Trailblazers leading by 8. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Lillard outside. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9.
Oh, man, an underrated big man. Nurkic, I mean, his brute strength is intimidating to deal with on both ends.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's James, and James throws it down.
He's not a guy who's going to sit back and settle for jumpers. He's going to get to the bucket every time he can.
1:11 left in the fourth. Portland's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Lillard against Rondo. It's good. That's now 32 points for Damian Lillard.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play. Exactly a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Lillard.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight. Totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles, Jared Dudley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Troy Daniels comes in for Green, and it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they played for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
James against Lillard. And so it's Portland winning this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Damian, it looks like this team's progress can be measured by your improvement at the defensive end. Did we see that tonight?
We made some mistakes like every other basketball team does, but I think we did a great job of making adjustments. We got a little more physical. We did a great job of that.
And that led to a big win, Damian. Thanks for your time, man. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.